welcome, guys. Welcome to another episode of The Hair Wire. This is your host, Sergio Cardona, coming to you from different parts of the world, guys. We got on the other side, Bisan Dipsy. How you doing, Bisan?
I'm doing okay, but I'm okay. I'm doing great.
We're going to be talking about that in a second.
I'm a bit bumped up, but I'm doing okay. And we're going to look at the bright side and we're going to discuss a perfect topic. It's very current topic, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers love to hear about blondies.
Oh, yes, we're going to be talking about blondies and then blondies in a different way, guys, because there's unfortunately many times we see hair damage because of, we're trying to achieve a certain blonde. And for some reason, it doesn't happen at that session. And, color correction has to happen. But color correction is something quite special. It takes special skills, and of course, to have the knowledge of how to correct the hair coloring at the same time conserving the integrity of the hair, which is quite a task, considering that if you're using bleach to elevate the color of the hair, then of course you're going to be creating some damage. And how we're going to be coping with that damage, how we're going to be managing that damage is what we're going to be talking about today, guys.
I know.
Bisang is looking a bit sour, guys, and she just got her hair done very recently. The hair color looks very fine, but it was not the color intended. And of course, you know how that is. Expectations. If you are a customer and they told you it's gonna be blonde, and you want blonde, not copper, not honey, you want it blonde, and that sort of thing happens,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah, yeah. So
So,
like, yeah.
uh, yeah, no,
Um,
no, no. Go ahead and tell us
I'm dying
about
to
your
tell you my
experience. Go,
story.
go, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, and liberate,
I
and start, sharing with our viewers what just happened to you and how you feel about it.
Yes. Like now I'm sitting here as a client, not as a trichologist or any hair expert. I'm here as a client, and I'm just going to share with you my expectations as a client and my disappointment as a client. So I tried to pick the best cosmetologist in my area. I researched and I called and everything. And she seems like really nice, and she knows what she's doing. So I went ahead knowing the risks of making highlights to my hair. I know maybe coming out of postpartum hair loss too very recently. Also, maybe it was a tricky area to shock my hair or my scalp with a big treatment like that. I didn't highlight my hair for at least for the past 2 years. So so it needed a lot of attention. It needed a lot of cutting and a lot of attention. Yeah, I didn't even touch it for 2 years. So I went there and I told her I would like to be blonde because I like blondies. I know sometimes we are weird this way. I,
Hey, hey, blonde hair looks fantastic. Hey, blondes have more fun, so
right? Thank you. That's what I said. And it's summer, and like sometimes you want to change. I understand.
exactly.
Like as a trichologist, I understand that color and chemical processing and all, it's going to damage our hair to a certain extent. But
Mhm.
here's you. Life is all about balance, right?
Exactly.
So I said like I am going to do my hair knowing the risk. That was the beauty of it. I knew the risk. Even though I knew the risk and I was so prepared, the result, like the risk, the price I paid, it was not worth it. That's what I'm trying to say.
I
So,
mean, unfortunately, disappointment happens and happens a lot. Yeah.
yeah. And it's like, I mean, the color is not what I want. It's not blonde, it's copper. And this color in particular makes my face looks a little bit more yellowish. That's not, so I didn't put makeup now, so you can just see me as I am right now. So like, and I went there and I talked to the cosmetologist. I really did. And this is Anyway, this happened. But what is concerning me right now is since I did the coloring, it has been exactly a week. It was last Thursday, actually. It has been a week. My scalp is hurting so bad. Like I can feel that my hair follicles are like I can still feel her pulling when she was doing her hair coloring. You know what I mean? I can still feel it.
Yes.
It's so sore, and like the soreness is right here, Sergio, it's like right here. And my hair, I put a lot of oil so far, but look how dry. It's just super dry. And I, when I comb it, it's a lot of breakage. I can see like the hair is broken into two pieces. And to make it even worse today, I I do this now. It's gone, but I could take the pull test is positive since 2 days right now.
Yeah.
Like I can just take hairs out. I'm afraid that it's going to be a telogen effluvium episode. Hopefully not. Maybe an acute one because of all the chemicals that happened. So like I'm really worried.
First thing first, as as we will say to any customer, do not freak out. Do not freak out. That's the last thing we want to do right now.
Yeah.
We want to take control of the situation as soon as possible. And of course, how are we going to be able to do that? Well, first of all, guys, we need to understand what just happened to Bisan's hair. And we're going to be analyzing this as a trichologist. And of course, we're going to be going back to the different procedures that we can incorporate, that we could conduct, that we could apply, that we could do to our hair to regain the luster, to regain, of course, that look that we were looking for, and of course, how we're going to be managing the next hair coloring correction, because still we have to achieve a certain color that is not there yet. But how are we going to be transitioning to that? So we're going to be trying to cover all that for you guys. So this is a good topic for you guys today. So we hope you bring in your comments, because this is real. This is real. The suffering is there.
I
You see the
know, like
tears in Bisan's eyes.
I know. And the thing that I understand, like I do understand, and still you get disappointed, like I do understand. I
Yeah.
went there knowing the risks, but now it's like really, my scalp hurts. Like my scalp really hurts. I don't know why it's hurting right now.
Usually whenever we are experiencing that type of soreness or pain
Mm-hmm.
into the scalp, usually it's because of the burns that it is created through the bleach. If the bleach product touched our scalp and it was left for some time, and our skin is maybe a bit sensitive to it, we were definitely be experiencing some soreness into the scalp. So we have to think about the type of things that we are going to be able to do into this process. And this first stages, whenever you got a burn into your scalp, what do you do? Well, I like to use aloe vera gel with lidocaine. And am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah,
Uh,
lidocaine, yeah.
lidocaine. Okay. So aloe vera gel with lidocaine, we can apply that straight to the scalp. I like to leave that gel
Mm-hmm.
into the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Put it so it will cool down a bit, and when you
Ah,
apply to the
the
scalp, it
cooling
feels
system.
very soothing.
Where do I
And
get this from, Sergio?
well, you can go to your regular pharmacy, and right now, since
Mm-hmm.
it's summer, it's a high demand product.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay,
yeah, it's gonna be once if you go to CVS or Walgreens, when you step in, you will see it right in your face, because
right,
it's summer. Alongside
okay,
with the sunblock products, they will
right.
have yeah, they
So
will have
aloe
that.
vera gel, okay.
Yeah,
And the
but make
lidocaine, you
but
get
make
it
sure
like
that is
prescription?
that is aloe vera gel with lidocaine, because
Oh,
they say
oh.
sometimes they will sell the aloe vera gel alone, and then the aloe vera gel with lidocaine, you can find it on the first aid kit area.
Oh, I thought that. Oh, okay. So it's over the counter. I thought we have to
Yeah,
get prescription.
no, it's over the
Oh,
counter. It's
okay.
over the counter, and once you get that, you put it on your refrigerator, leave it there for a couple hours till it's nice and cold, and you apply it straight to the scalp. You massage it, and you leave it
Mm,
on. and
Okay.
you will start feeling the burning sensation, cooling down a bit. Once you wash your hair, you have to remember that because of the experience itself draws away your natural oils,
Mm,
try to use a moisturizing shampoo into the process.
mm,
So one of the things that we recommend is, if you have coconut oil type of shampoo, olive oil shampoo, um, argan oil shampoo, it will help you moisturize your
mm,
scalp. Now, the next thing that we want to do is use a deep conditioner. So one of the things that you can do, you can use a mask, and then on top of it, use a conditioner. But sometimes people would like to make mixtures at home, and they
mm,
might want to use some essential oils to the mask and apply it to it, and mix it in together and rub it into the scalp and leave it at least for 15 minutes. Why
mm,
15 minutes, Sergio? Well, most brands of a mask, they will say that to apply it for 5 to 10 minutes, just to
mm.
be sure. You want to absorb as much moisture as possible. So 15 minutes is basically my brand.
Okay.
It's what for years I have been doing, and it's my how we say my sweet spot time for conditioners and masks. So leave it for 15 minutes. It works perfectly. And after you rinse it, if you still feel the scalp a bit sore, there are creams that you can buy in your local pharmacy, soothing creams. And one of the leading soothing creams that I like to use is made out of calendula.
Mm.
Uh,
I
and
heard about that before.
calendula is very soothing, and you can buy it as ointment or as cream.
Okay.
Now you can apply it to the scalp, massage it, and leave it till the next day, or until you decide to wash your hair. Now, when your scalp is burned, I wouldn't recommend to wash your hair as often. So I try
But
to
it's
keep
gonna
it
be
to
drying so much. It's so dry.
that's the thing. If you wash it constantly, it could dry even more. So I
Oh,
will try to limit it to twice a week, not
okay.
more than that, not more than
Okay.
twice a week. And then during in between days, we can use essential oils to the hair to keep the moisture running. So that way, the more moisture we have, the sooner our skin is gonna be able to feel better. And as we go through the days and we feel the soreness, again, we can go back to the aloe vera gel
Mm,
solution with
okay.
lidocaine. Okay, so that right there should help us manage, that burning sensation to the scalp, that soreness into the scalp, and of course, we'll get you back in a couple of weeks. I mean, it shouldn't last more than 10 days before you start feeling relief, or that scalp, feeling refreshed, or at least, at ease
Yeah.
enough
Yeah.
for you to, to follow your
Yeah.
regular routine. So
Because like
what
now
mhm.
I'm not even comping it because it's like it's really very tender, like really
Yeah.
tender.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you want to apply something and leave it there, make it
Yeah.
work, and not touch it as much as
Yeah,
possible. So,
exactly.
tell us, Biz, what it is that you're using right now. What are you using to treat you at home?
So I did the aloe vera. I didn't do it with lidocaine. I didn't go to the pharmacy. So what I did, I have an aloe vera plant at home.
Okay, good.
I cut the edges. I cut it into half. It's a big one, and I put it in water for 10 minutes to all the yellow thing comes out of it, because they say that this yellow is kind of uh, it's not toxic, but it's not a good ingredient inside the aloe vera plant.
Hmm.
And then after I put it for 10 minutes. I took it out, and then I take the green out thing, and then I blend it. And I
Hmm.
was putting it like a gel, as you said, but without the lidocaine. So it soothes the scalp temporary. But the
Yeah.
minute I wash it off, it goes away. The pain
Hmm.
comes down. And because I'm using the aloe vera gel like every day, trying to soothe my scalp, so what happened is I wash my hair more now
More frequently,
every
yeah.
day, and
It
now
will feel more tender.
it's like, so it's a vicious cycle. It's like So it's more tender, and the hair itself, I don't know if you see, is like super, super dry.
Yeah, it
If
gets
I
dry.
am putting deep conditioner, Sergio, like in the shower, I'm putting deep. I used my shampoo. I didn't change my shampoo, but maybe it's a good idea to change it to one with olive oil. The one I use now, it's like a very subtle shampoo, like no chemicals in it, no fragrance in it, less damaging to the hair.
Hmm.
Um, but it's not as moisturizing as one with olive oil. So maybe I should change that.
Yeah.
Um, I should actually. And then after the shampoo, I put the deep conditioner that I use a lot. And my deep conditioner, I know it's a very commercial one, but I like it because the commercial ones, they have big molecules, they're very heavy, so it makes it very smooth. So
Yeah.
I don't blow dry my hair at all. I never did because I use this commercial, very bad commercial conditioner, because I know I don't put it on my scalp though. I just put it from here down there, and because it's so heavy, it just by itself makes my hair as if I blow dry
Yeah.
it. So like kind of I it's a sweet spot between. Oh, where did you go? Oh, here you go.
I'm still
Sorry.
here.
Oh, okay. Something happened to my computer. So basically, that's what I'm trying to say. It's all about balance in a way.
Yeah.
I know this deep conditioner is really bad, so I try not to touch it on my scalp. And even when I'm rinsing it, I just take it away from my body. I don't want it to touch my body because it's like this, and I know this is all bad chemicals to us. But the thing that we try to balance, instead of me blow drying my hair every day, because I do wash it every day or every other
Yeah.
day, I just use it as a straightener in a way, you know? So it's
Yeah.
just trying to cut corners, trying yeah,
Hey,
like,
aren't we all? We are everyone. We are
yeah,
always looking for
right?
the fast way, to
Yes,
go through some of the things
right.
that are happening to
And
us
it's,
and to
and
our
it's
hair.
very, 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 very cheap. It's very, very, very cheap. And I will never recommend it to anybody because it's a really bad one, but it works.
Hey, I'm telling you, I had some experiences with very, very cheap products,
Yeah,
and they will work magic,
yeah,
magic.
no,
you know,
no. But
uh,
like the
it
one I
happens.
put on my scalp, the shampoo I put on my scalp, because I'm washing my hair, I do the good one, the more expensive one. But the one I'm it's fine, it's okay, and it serve it's but going back to your question, I think now I should change this program. I should put the lidocaine with aloe vera, because I mean the aloe vera is great, but it's not, the pain is still there. The
Yeah,
soreness is
and
still
and,
there.
and the lidocaine sense, it is basically an anesthetic, because that's
Right.
what it is. It's a
Yeah.
numbing cream.
Numbing cream.
It's something to make your nerves not feel anything,
Right.
basically.
Right.
So
Because the aloe vera takes just 2 hours, and when the
exactly.
coolness of the aloe vera goes away, kind of the pain come back, you know?
I mean, after 10 minutes, that aloe vera gel is hot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, it's nice when you just put it, and when it's cold, when, as you said.
yeah,
Yeah. But like, yeah, going back is like I should change my shampoo right now, and because it has been a week and it's not going better. It's actually going worse. It's getting
yeah.
worse.
And
And I should
sometimes this
do.
people also experience burned areas under the scalp,
Really, it's like
and
here
and,
and
and
here. It's
sometimes
like here and here.
it will be like patches of burned scalp. I've seen many of those come into my clinic, and it's very,
And believe
very
it or
bad.
not, Sergio, I went to a cosmetologist and she charged me a lot. I did not go to a new one, or not a new one. I shouldn't say that, like to a cheap place. I did not.
No, no, but people at home, they got the message. It's
You
not
know,
that it doesn't matter if it's a season or newish personnel,
no,
but you rather be more comfortable at the hands of someone who is more experienced, who knows what they're doing, and of course, even the most seasoned, experienced hair practitioner, hairstylist, they sometimes get it wrong, and that's something that could happen to just about
mm,
anyone. And
okay.
but things happen, and what do you do after things happens? That determines whether you are a good professional or not. Is how you control damage, how you manage this type of situation. And I have to say, even myself, I had situations at my clinic, and what do I do? Well, first of all, I tried. I don't charge people if something goes wrong. I don't charge them. That's
Yes, yes,
that's the first thing.
that goes, yeah,
Second thing is I want to take care of people, so I will invite them to come in and get the treatments that they need to get it fixed.
yeah,
Whatever it costs, I'm gonna pay for it, and
yeah.
that's what professionals do. They take responsibility for what just happened, whether it was something that it was out of the ordinary. Maybe someone made a mistake. I work with employees. Maybe some of them did what they supposed to, and things happen. Things happen. And the idea is how you manage as a professional, how you manage those. And so by working with your customer, trying to calm things down, and of course, try not to get advantage of it. I mean, of course, you did a job, yes, but hey, look at the end result. Was it a good result? No. But should you get paid for it? Absolutely not. At least that's what I think. That's what I think. If I did a bad job, I should not get paid for it. Period. That's it. Now, how are we gonna be managing the rest of the process? Well, as I was mentioning, doing in between washes, one of the things that you could do is use oils, but you can also use live-in conditioners. Those
Lifting
cream
conditioner?
live-in
Okay.
live-in
Oh, leave-in.
conditioners.
I see, I
Yeah,
see. I
live-in
thought
conditioners.
lifting. I said, oh, can I lift color? No, I was
No,
dreaming from.
live-in conditioners.
Okay.
Now, again, the idea is to bring in more moisture to the scalp and, of course, to the hair. Now, many will believe that adding proteins is the way to go. And that will be true if you are experiencing hair breakage. Now, whenever you add proteins, be mindful. Excessive use of proteins will create more breakage. So, what do? We want to balance it out. So, if you have a restoring type of treatment, a repairing type of treatment, whenever you see those letters, repair, restore, usually what it means is that it's high on proteins. When it's nourishing, when it's moisturizing, hydrating, then that it goes to a different settings. So you have two channels: the repairing and the hydrating. So if you have hair breakage, what do you do? You use both. On one session, you use the repairing,
nice.
and on the next one, you use the hydrating.
Nice.
So you can combine both treatments at the same time.
Yeah, I need both. I need repairing and hydrating both. And the hydrating alone is not working. You're right, because I have been doing deep conditioner for a week now, and it's just getting worse and worse. And the breakage is getting worse and worse.
Exactly. So by combining, proteins with moisture, that's the way to balance the equation. And so some people, they like to mix them all together, half protein shampoo, half moisturizing shampoo, to have a 50-50 type of product. That's something that you can do. But the thing is that as your needs changes, and you will see that the needs of your hair will start changing fast. At first, you start seeing the breakage. You want the hair breakage stop, then you don't need that repairing product. You need more moisture. So if you have that a whole bunch of product that you already mixed in, then you're gonna be losing that. So consider if you have large breakage, very excessive damage, you may want to do that. But until then, try to keep them separated. It will be best for you at the end of the day, and of course, you will be saving a lot of money. Now, here's the thing. Once we start moving into the repairing sessions, what else do we need to do? Well, we need to trim off those ends.
I just cut my hair. She just cut it, and now it's even worse than when it was before.
It will happen. because again, when the breakage is happening in different places on the hair, so we need to keep trimming until we remove all the damaged hair. So sometimes it will get a little bit shorter. It's not what everybody wants, but it's what we need to do for the hair, because as the hair starts splitting, it creates fractures that go through the hair and up and keep breaking your hair upwards instead of
Painful when you even say it. It's a
yes. It is painful. It is pain. It is pain right now. It is suffering. Look at that face right now, Bisan's face.
I
That's
know.
suffering right there. That's real, guys.
I know. I swear, like I'm just like it's just the color is not nice. My scalp is hurting. Everything is dry. The cut is not proper. And I really paid a lot of money for this.
Uh, you know, Unfortunately, bad things happen, Biz. But
I
the
know.
good thing is, this is the hair wire where people get hair smart. And we
Exactly.
got you. We got you. We got you, Biz. We got you. We're not gonna leave you here alone in this trench. So, what else do we need to know, guys? Well,
Yes.
so we started talking about repairing. What do we do next into the process? So we wanna get the hair correction. So usually, whenever we talk about hair correction, hair coloring correction, usually means that we need to go again and either remove color and add new color again.
Oh,
And those
that sounds
process, yeah, those processes
hard.
can be very damaging again. But what do we do, Sergio? Well, there are different solutions that you can add and different techniques that we can incorporate into the coloring process to make it more, well, less damaging. I'm not gonna say healthy, because it ain't
Yeah.
healthy, but
Yeah.
less damaging. Okay.
Okay.
So here's the first tip. There are products that there are, how we say, additives, and you can go to different beauty supplies, and they have like small bottles of serum that you can mix that into the color. So for people with sensitive skin,
Mm.
will not feel the burn into the scalp. It'll be more of a soothing experience through the
Mm.
process. I know that there's a lot of controversy with Olaplex because
Oh
of the
yeah.
lawsuits that they're
Yeah.
going on right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I have to say, the Olaplex number one is the number one step is a solution that basically is a type of protein that you mix with the color, and it allows for a deeper color. You can reach out to a higher level of decoloration without damaging, or at least with less damage to the hair. So that's
Okay.
something we could you could incorporate into the process. The other thing I like to do is a pre-treatment before the hair coloring. Are you ready
Mm.
for this, Biz?
Yeah, that's nice. That sounds nice.
Okay,
Mm.
here's the tip.
Okay. Before you start, I either have
All
to go to Puerto Rico or you have to come here.
right. Hey, either way works.
Exactly.
So the pre-treatment, guys, what
Yes.
do we do as a pre-treatment? So very commonly, it is said that when you go to a hair salon to get your hair coloring, what would people do? Well, they don't wash their hair. They go to their hair dirty, oily, because it's the best way to apply color. Wrong. It's not the best way to apply color. You want a clean canvas. Anyone who is a true artist, anyone who is a true hair colorist will tell you we need a clean canvas. We need a clean scalp,
Makes
clean
sense.
hair before we start using colors. Now, here's the thing that you can do, you can incorporate in your practice is before you go to your hair salon, you're going to wash your hair as you normally do, and you're going to apply your conditioner to the scalp, to the hair. Now, here's the tricky part. Do not remove the conditioner.
Oh,
What?
don't rinse it off.
Don't rinse it off. Let it dry. Don't rinse it off and let it dry.
The
Or
conditioner, not the leave-in conditioner.
exactly the conditioner or the mask,
In-
whatever product that you have, and
Interesting.
you can use a blow dry to assist and help you dry your hair. Of course, it's gonna take longer than usual,
Yeah.
so have a few hours in advance so you can have time enough to let
Nice.
that conditioner sit in your hair, sit in your scalp, and let it be until it's time to go to your hair salon. And after that, you can apply hair color straight to that conditioner on your scalp and on your hair. It will allow to be processed, because many cosmetologists believe that because it has conditioner on the hair, that it will not process, and that's wrong. It will process because the hair is already dry. That product is locked inside that hair.
Then
It's
it
not
will
on the
last
surface.
even more.
It's
Yeah.
no longer in the surface. It's locked in. And because it is locked in, you can process the hair. And of course, you will leave a lot less damage. All right.
Why you
And
didn't tell me that before?
because you didn't
We
ask
work
me, sorry.
together, Sergio. We work together. Why you didn't tell me that before? To begin with, I shouldn't go to a cosmetologist other than coming to your place. That's my fault. I should fly to Puerto Rico every time I need to do my hair.
Hey, you can do that. You can do that. Hey,
I'm so pissed off right now.
here's the place. Here's the place. In Puerto Rico, this is the place where you want to go.
I'm so pissed off. You, like Puerto Rico people, you're so lucky. Look what happened to me. And I am a trichologist. I know. I mean,
Hey,
I
hey,
tried.
it happens to the best of us, because once you are in the chair, you're a customer. It
Yes, I
doesn't
did
matter how
not
much
say
you know.
anything, and I let her be. And after I hired her,
I'm a freak control. I'm a freak control, and I like to tell people, I like to boss people what to do with my hair. But
I
when
didn't
you
do
are in the
that.
chair,
No,
you don't want to do that. I mean, you want to
no,
feel at
I let her
ease, and you want
be,
to go
and
with the flow, and
exactly.
do what you need to be doing. You're the
Yeah,
expert. I'm gonna be a client. So
right.
yeah,
I did
that
that.
happens.
I did that. I let her be. I let her. I explained to her what I want, and I showed her a picture too that Carrie sent me. And then and then I said, she's like, yes, 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 and I let her be, and I didn't say a thing, and yeah,
Eh,
that happened.
eh, by the way, guys, when you're in the middle of the process, one of the things that you should look for is to not feel any itchiness, burning sensation on your scalp. It's not normal.
You know what, Serge, it's funny you said that. So all the process was okay until she put me under this hood thing, and I started
To
to get
accelerate the
itchy.
process.
Ah,
Yeah.
and she put me there for way too long. It
Yeah.
was like way too long. And
Here's the thing. A lot, a lot.
I was
Yeah.
hot, and I was like uncomfortable, and I want to say something, but I don't want to step on her. That's her professional. That's her profession. That I want her to do her job properly. But I wish I just opened. I was too
Unfortunately,
nice.
this what you experience is what most clients experience. They don't feel, they feel that they will offend
Yes,
their
exactly.
the professional if they say something. If you do not feel comfortable, please say something. Say anything.
I should have said
if,
something
if you say
because
something, if you say something and right then and there, the cosmetology will know that your scalp is feeling sensitive, and they will remove the heat source. Now, here's the thing. There are various ways in which a coloring process can be accelerated. um, First, they like to use heat, and heat is the
yeah,
first source
yeah,
to accelerate a chemical reaction. The second thing that you can use is a steamer, a hair steamer.
maybe
Hair
okay.
steamers, yeah, a hair steamer in a dome. Those hair steamers, because of the water, because of the vapors, the steam, because of the
Mhm,
steam, you have water on the air. That steam will not allow the chemical process to dehydrate your scalp and to
mhm,
dehydrate the hair. And because of the oxygen on the water, it will make the speed of the chemical reaction go faster.
mhm.
And it's one of those ways that we can incorporate to accelerate a chemical process. And of course, it will make it with steam. I find it to be more less damaging to the
Yeah,
hair.
yeah, mhm, yeah.
Again, this is not a healthy process. It's
It's
just
not
less
less
damaging.
damage.
All right.
Yeah,
So that's during the process. During the process, that's one of the things that you want to be looking for. You do not want to feel any itchiness, any burning, any sensation at all. And if you are handed a comb to pick your hair because it's itching and everything, that's not a good sign.
Yeah,
Believe me, that's not a good sign. You do not want to feel anything on your scalp. I mean, zero sensations. That's what you want to feel. All right. But if you feel anything, please tell your cosmetologist, tell them, I'm feeling this type of sensation. Maybe we should wash it off. And if they're good professionals, they will wash it off right then and there.
yeah.
And some of them might say, well, it's only 5 minutes. You think you can hold it for 5 minutes? And they might start negotiating with you. And, you can choose either you stay and hold, or you be like, you know what? Not, let's remove it.
Okay, yeah, I should have said something. Yeah. I was like, I was not comfortable saying anything to her. I just want her to do whatever she needs to do,
And we
because
do
I,
that.
I am a perfectionist. Like when I'm working, I don't want anybody to tell me what I'm doing. It's like, we're crazy that way. But
That's
like,
the thing,
we're paid for it.
that's the problem with smart people. We kind
We're
of know it
crazy.
all. And when we go to
I know.
places, we don't want to tell people what to do.
Um,
But at the same
I
time, if
would,
we don't do it, things happen. So
I know, I know. Okay. I wish that
hey,
didn't happen. But like anyway, do you think now we can correct the color, or should
yeah.
I wait now, or should I give it like 6 months?
Usually, what I like to do is, before I decide to start a correction process, I like to get the hair breakage a bit under control
Okay.
before that.
Yes.
So by using proteins to the hair, I want to
Yes.
make sure that I'm not seeing too much breakage. When once
Oh,
I
there's a
get
lot
there,
of breakage now.
then yeah, exactly. If you're experiencing a lot of breakage, that's not a good sign. Not
Yeah.
yet. So make
Mhm.
sure that the breakage has diminished. It's not bad. You might see a little pieces of hair, but not much, not longer
Okay.
pieces of hair. Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
saw like longer pieces, as if one shock of this is falling,
exactly.
you know?
Yep.
Yeah. And also, I have another question, if you don't mind. Like, the pull test, like when I do this test, the pull test is hair coming out of it. So do you think that's telogen effluvium, or is too soon for telogen effluvium to happen?
Well, you have to consider that if the burning was very strong in your scalp, you may
Mm,
see the effects right away.
mm, yeah.
That's something that could happen very immediate,
Mm,
depending on how much burn is the scalp. And to that degree, yes, you may experience some shedding afterwards.
mm,
But again, look at the tip of those hairs. If we see a hair bulb on it, if we are seeing hair bulbs, then of course that's telogen effluvium. If not, that's just breakage at a
just
very high on the scalp.
mm,
So
yeah.
that's
I should
those are one of
look.
the things that could
Yeah,
help. Mhm.
yeah. I should look. Yeah, maybe it's hair breakage. I don't know, because yeah, I don't wanna say it's telogen effluvium yet.
Just yet.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
I know.
again, we're preparing the hair, we're preparing the scalp, using the conditioner on the hair. And when we process, again, we want to make sure that we have the tools, the additives to mix to the solution, so that it will create less damage. So those are the key ingredients, the key areas whenever we're doing that process, in terms of what is safest, what's the safest process, what is the safest procedure into this area. Now, if we need to use bleach again, what do we do? There are different mixtures with bleach. You can use bleach with hot water and shampoo, and you can create a lighter version of the bleach. So it will still be bleach, still be bleaching, but less intensive. Or instead of using a 1:1 ratio with the bleach, you can use 2:1. More peroxide, less bleach, and you can make that solution less intense. When you do any correction work, you don't want to go 1:1. You want to do a lighter concentration of the bleach, so you have more time to manage, and maybe you want to use a lower volume on the peroxide. Again, many hair salons, they like to use a 30%, 40% peroxide. I like to keep it in between 20 and 10. It will get you to the proper color. It's just gonna take longer time. That's it. That's it. And if we are not lifting too much, then we are able to see and have better control of our bleaching process. So that's one of the things.
That's nice.
Second, color. What's the end color? So once we have bleach, we have then the what's behind, what's the color behind that bleaching. And sometimes if we bleach and we get a brassy color, then we need to neutralize those brassy colors, those copper tones that comes out and many people, it will depend, of course, on the natural basis of your color. For instance, if I bleach my hair, it will go copper. My family, we're redheaded, so that red pigment is right there. Some people, when they bleach, it goes to a very natural ash color. Lucky them. But for those of us who have
copper, right?
Yep,
that's copper.
Yep, there's some copper in it. Yep. And the thing is, once we discover that we have some copper underneath, what are the colors that will neutralize? So whenever we have too much yellow, we neutralize with violet colors or purple colors. If we have orange, we neutralize with blue colors. That way, if we have a blue toner or a toner with blue colors, we can control better that brassiness on that area. Once we take control of that brassiness with the toner, then we apply the color that the end color that we want to incorporate into the hair. Now, right now, I'm talking about 3 chemical processes. And that's harsh for the hair. Okay, that's very harsh for the hair, considering that it already went through some chemicals. But again, on each step, you have to check and recheck. And once you rinse out a color, I would say wash and use a conditioner with a moisturizer and maybe some proteins in between. And that's key. Using products in between, because sometimes in the salon they will just wash your hair, just regular shampoo and no conditioner.
Yeah, that's even harsher.
Oh my gosh. No. And you may say, but why don't they use it? Well, it is believed that conditioners can block the coloring process, and that's right. If you are applying color straight to a conditioner, the conditioner will block it. But you are just applying it to the hair, to make the cuticle calm down, because after chemical, that cuticle is like this. It's all stressed out. So you want to calm it down, and you want to use a conditioner, and you might want to use a bit of protein, so you can, get that hair balance in between sessions. So that's key right there. What else do we do, Sergio? Well, once we have achieved the desired color, then the correction process is done, and it's all about trimming the ends, because after a process like this, we're gonna have split ends, and we need to trim. And after a couple of weeks, I would say about 4 weeks afterwards, let's trim again, because we come from hair damage. And in between those processes, again, we rinse and repeat. We do the hydrating phases, we do the reconstruction phases into our hair, and that way we're going to be protecting. But what about the hair that was that broken off? My hair is now shorter. What do I do now? Well, we need to stimulate hair growth. And that's the other part, the other section that we need to encourage into the process to stimulate, to use vitamins, supplements, check on our diet. And of course, you can use high frequency, you can use lasers, you can do peptides, you can use hair factors, many things that we can incorporate into our scalp to stimulate hair growth. And of course, the healthy production of sebum. because again, after hair coloring, the sebum production diminishes. So
Yeah,
that's
I
why it's
see
so
that. I feel
dry,
that
tense.
so
Yeah,
dry. My hair is not usually dry that way. It's just like,
yeah.
ah,
So one of the things that you can do in between also, you want to work out, you want to sweat.
oh,
By
yeah,
sweating, you're
yeah,
making
nice.
your sweat glands, move that oiliness out, and that way,
Oh,
you're regaining. But
maybe I should
again,
go to a sauna.
uh,
A sauna, maybe.
it's not a bad idea. You want to sweat a little. You want to sweat a little.
Yeah.
Again, too much heat, it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable.
Oh,
But
yeah,
you
maybe
want to sweat. You want to
sweat.
sweat. Yeah.
Maybe a steam room is better than a sauna then.
Yeah. It's not about not too much heat, but you want to sweat enough so that those glands will start stimulating, start
Right.
pumping sebum out,
Okay.
and that
Okay.
way we are regaining into our natural sebum
I
again.
know. Yeah. I know. It's like, it's just, like as we started our episode, life is all about balance, right? I mean, it's not nice. We will just not go for a blonde or wherever we want, or a haircut or whatever we would like to do. It's just knowing the risks, and like going knowing the risks so you don't get disappointed, and then discuss it here with us on the hair wire, because even I have been learning about hair for so many years, and still when I'm a client, I am emotional. I don't know what to do, and I need some help, and I need some advice from a friend, and it's just, this is our human nature, I guess, right?
Yes, it
So
is.
anyway, like, just let us know your experiences with with hair lights, with highlights. I mean, let us know. Maybe you'll make me feel a little bit better.
Hey, give encouragement to Biz right here. Some good vibes. It's gonna be okay.
Gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay, Biz. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna take a little longer, but yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So it's okay. Life is about balance. I'm gonna accept that, and from now on, I'm gonna just take care of my hair even more. I'm gonna oil it even more. I'm gonna do all your recommendations right now. I'm gonna switch my shampoo and conditioner, and I'm gonna it's just maybe summer is hitting now Florida, so I will hydrate even more.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll try my best, and I will check in with you next week, and I'll let you know what happened.
Hey, let us know. Let us know. Keep us updated. Hey,
Yes,
hey, guys, stay connected here to the Hair Wire. Stay connected to Bisan. Actually, Bis, you know what? People are very interested about your story. So if you want to follow Bisan's
yes,
story, check out our TikTok short videos. Okay. I know
yes,
Bisan's going to be talking about it. She's going to keep you posted about the process. So
yes.
stay connected. I mean, by the way, Bisan's TikTok videos are going viral right now, are going viral.
Cool,
So
cool.
follow Bisan of the Hair Wire at TikTok. And check it out. We have tons of video over there, as well as here at YouTube. So for your enjoyment, but most importantly for your education, stay hair smart here at the Hair Wire, guys. That's all that is right
Yes,
now. This is the best place to be. I mean, no other channel is working as hard to get you hair smart like the Hair Wire. This is why you guys are here. This is
yes.
what you guys are staying connected with us. So hit the like buttons, hit the subscribe button right now, hit the notification bell so you can get, of course, all notifications every time we post a new media here at the Hair
Sergio is the
Wire.
best host ever. Sergio is the best host ever. And as he said, you guys, we're being very genuine. We're being very transparent. We're giving you our experiences as clients, as people, as psychologists, as cosmetologists. So ask us your questions. Let us know what you went through. Maybe we can help. So stay tuned. Hairwire is here.
That's right, guys. See you next time.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.